Hi, my name is Vanitha Chandrasekharam. I work as a yoga instructor as well as a drama therapist, which means I use drama and creative arts in the practice of psychotherapy. Today, I'm going to speak about intentions. What are intentions? Intentions is being clear about what you want. It also helps to have a why, or helps to know why you have that intention. An example would be, let's just say I want to increase my level of fitness in the next 2 months, within the next 2 months. So I would ask myself, why is it that I want to do that? And the why could be for me is so that I feel better in my body. I feel more energized throughout the day. That acts like a motivator to move me towards my intention. And then I need to have step by step process of how I'm going to achieve that intention. So it could be like, okay, I'm going to go for a walk, a 10 minutes walk tomorrow, and then maybe increase the timing to about 15 minutes after a week, or to 20 minutes after maybe 2 weeks, and then keep increasing until perhaps goes on to about 40 minutes a day, every day. So then I would have achieved my goal to a certain degree within that 2 months. It also helps to have one general intention at a time, so that you can focus on that one intention and take whatever steps that you need to take to move towards that intention. And that becomes, until it becomes a behavior, so that you do not have to think about it, so that intention is still relevant and it's still being achieved, but you don't have to put so much of energy towards making that a habit. So what happens is then you can go on to the next intention and focus on the next intention while the first intention becomes a habit. And I also use intentions for my daily life. For example, I would set an intention, my intentions for the next day on the night before going to bed. I will list out what is it that I would like to achieve the next day, and review that list the next morning to see if I want to change anything, and take the action steps that I need to on that day. I also find that having a list of intentions the night before helps me feel more motivated in the morning to actually get those things done. Intentions also can be used on how you want to feel. For example, let's just say I have to attend a meeting, um, and I usually set an intention of how I want to feel before going into the meeting. I would intend to feel confident at expressing my ideas, and being open to listening for feedback and to help improve my ideas, and also giving feedback on an honest and kind feedback to others, if when they request it. And also being clear in my communication with the rest of the group. I also use intentions for in the morning. The first thing in the morning, I wake up and it's like, I usually say, I'm going to feel happy today. That's my intentions, feel happy. And that's on most days, or happy or joyful. And so that kind of sets the tone for the rest of the day. So whenever I find myself not being so joyful, or feeling as if I'm going off the joy factor, and I bring myself, that my intention in the morning, I'm reminded by my intentions in the morning, and I bring myself back to, as much as possible, to joy. you know so there can be a lot of uses for the practice of having intentions, and it is helpful in our daily lives, as well as our, if you look at any m- agenda for meetings, one of the things that you have is like, why are you meeting in the first place? So there is a intention of that meeting in the first place. The same thing with any projects that you do for work. What is the purpose of that project, or what is the purpose of having that workshop or training? So that's an intention as well. And I also always have, in my workshops and trainings, my intentions, besides the ones that that particular training offers, I also always have an intention of having fun in that workshop, because I believe that if that's not included, then it's going to be a little bit more challenging to get the learning aspect of it. Thank you for listening. Please do not forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. See you next week.